This is Ezekiel 34. Ezekiel chapter 34, verse 17.
And as for you, O my flock, thus says the Lord God, behold, I judge between cattle and cattle, between the rams and the goats, and the he goats. Seems it a small thing unto you that you have eaten up the good pasture, but you tread down with your feet the residue of your pastures, and to have drunk of the deep waters, but you must foul the residue with your feet?
Right? He says, I judge between cattle and cattle. All right? He said, I'm trying to separate cattle versus cattle. He said, what you think is a small thing that you get the good? And you leave people with this garbage? Talking about these pastors and these leaders and these teachers and these people that leave us with garbage. These people, I mean, just even away from the pastors, who definitely 100% deserve a little bit of blame. But if you just look at the leaders overall of our people, you got the leaders of the NAACP that's suing President Trump over DACA. The NAACP, what that stand for? National African.
National Achievement Advancement of Colored People, something like that.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I thought it was National African American something.
National Advancement, National Achievement Advancement of Colored People, something like that. But I know it's Advancement of Colored People.
They probably changed it.
Probably.
Why in the world are you suing the president over Mexicans when we got the highest health problems in the country, the worst medical care in the country? We have we're the poorest group of people in the country, by and large. The average family is only worth, the black family is only worth $1,700 in wealth. Like, that's insane, $1,700 in wealth. That's all you got to your name. If you sold everything and paid off all your debts, the average person would have $1,700. Why are we fighting for DACA? This is the choices of our leadership, though. So-called leadership. Right? This is what they try to lead us towards. They have no idea. They get the good. They get all these good things. They families taken care of. They get to rub shoulders with these rich politicians. They get everything good. And then they give us nothing. They don't fight for it. They have a black, the Congressional Black Caucus. Right? It's a group of congressmen that are supposed to come together and seek ways to benefit black communities. When have y'all ever heard anything from them? Right now, I can guarantee you they're fighting for Mexicans right now. Mexicans and other immigrants. What sense does it make that the National Congressional Black Caucus, or whatever it's called, is out here screaming about DACA? The people are called dreamers. That's what they call them. Dreamers. Where do you think they got that from? It was a bill that they made called the Dream Act, right? And that was supposed to be for illegal immigrants to help them become citizens, right? They called it the Dream Act. I wonder why. I wonder what they got that from.
Dr. King.
Martin Luther King. And then now, even though that Dream Act never got passed, right? That's where you got DACA. So what happened is they tried to get the Dream Act through. Dream Act didn't work. That thing got canceled. Nobody messed with it. Then all of a sudden, President Obama was like, okay, well, in the meantime, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to make this executive order. That way a law don't got to get passed. And for a temporary period of time, the illegal immigrants, under these circumstances, are going to be all right. They're going to be good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all leave them alone for a limited period of time. Right? So that's what DACA is. So President Obama put that in place. He didn't put a whole lot in place for black people. That's a whole other story. Whatever. President Obama put that in place. He look out for the illegal immigrants that are here. Right? So now, even though the bill did not get passed, now they're called dreamers. Bill didn't get passed. They called dreamers. They bite off at everything that we have. Everything that we did, everything that we fought for, they come in at the end of it. We still haven't realized the dream that Martin Luther King was talking about. Right? But they come in on the back of it, and they use it, and now all of our people are fighting for them. When we still haven't even got what we started. And now if you speak against it, I'm racist now. I'm heartless. These kids came, they got brought over here as kids. Right? They got brought over here as kids from another country. It's not right to send them. Why is it not right to send them back to their country? If it's a problem to send them back to their country, why? If you want, so like, let's just say if I think it's wrong that they live in these terrible conditions, right? These terrible conditions in their country. Well, then let's make America do something about that. Let's protest America and say, you know what? Talk to Mexico. Let's take over Mexico. Let's do whatever we have to do to make sure that we raise the conditions. Let's just do it flat on. But let's not say people can illegally come here, take jobs from my people, and then now my people got to fight for them to have better conditions in this country. When down south, you got people that have, what we listen to? Hookworms. They got hookworms because they ain't got the proper sewage lines, sanitation lines. So they sitting there, they walking around in their own poop in their yard. But now we worried about people in Mexico. Our leadership, supposed leadership. It's what the Most High God talking about. He said, do you think it's a small thing? Do you think this is little? You think this is okay? That you can just have the good of the land, the good of the people? And then you feed my people garbage? All right. Let's hear about it.
As for my flock.
He said, as for my flock.
They eat that which you have trodden with your feet. They drink that which you have fouled with your feet. Therefore, thus says the Lord God unto them, behold, even I will judge between the fat cattle and between the lean cattle.
He said, I'm a judge between the fat cattle and the lean cattle. All of you pastors have been teaching garbage. Teaching our people Christmas, wearing crosses. Going out here telling them to feed crackheads. Pray for crackheads. See here, that crackhead is your brother. It could be Jesus. Stop telling these lies to these people. Taking their money. The tithe, you robbing God if you don't pay these tithe. Why they go sit there and they buy their new house? Why they buy their mansions? They driving around in their cars. Talking about you can have it too if you give enough money. He said, I'm a judge between the fat cattle and the lean cattle. Let's hear about it.
Because you have thrust with side.
This trumpet is blowing.
And pushed all the diseased with your horns. Till ye have scattered them abroad. Therefore will I save my flock, and they shall no more be a prey, and I will judge between cattle and cattle. And I will set up one shepherd over them, and he shall feed them, even my servant David. He shall feed them, and shall be their shepherd. And I, the Lord, will be their God, and my servant David a prince among them. I, the Lord, have spoken it.
That's the Most High God talking. That trumpet is going to blow. These people don't want to hear it, though.